Hello guys, how are you? I hope you are doing well. In today's video, we will be learning about SQL injection. So, to start SQL injection, we have already set up DVWA Lab in my Docker Compose. So, let me first start the DVWA Lab. To start the DVWA Lab, we need to type the command docker start DVWA. This is a DVWA container, so it is running on my local host port 8080. So let me type. Here is the login page. The default username and password is admin and the password is password. So here in the left panel we can see SQL injection. Go to the SQL injection option. From here you can type the user ID. For example, let us type 1 and submit. Here is the result. Here is the result, which is showing ID equals to 1, first name equals to admin and surname equals to admin. So this data is fetched from the backend database, which is written in SQL. SQL stands for structured query language. So what we can do here, if we type a colon and submit, you can see here you have an error in SQL syntax. So it is confirmed that the backend database is written in SQL syntax, SQL language. The backend database is written in SQL. So now what we can do here, we can inject some SQL query over this text box and submit. So let me first type my mousepad. So what will be our injection code? It will be semicolon or 1 equals to 1. 1 equals to 1 is always true. So 1 comma semicolon or 1 equals to 1. Here 1 equals to 1 is always true. So the result will be true, and here the pound symbol is used to comment down the rest of the query. So let us first copy the injection. Type it here. Submit. Here you can see the backend database. The username and password, first name and surname, it is showing out. So next step will be how many columns the database contains, and the database name and the database version. So for that we need to set our injection. So what will be our injection in this case? Or database name and version. For database name, what will we use? We will be using order by 1. Before getting the database name and version, we need to know about how many columns the database have. To do that, number of columns. To determine the number of columns, we need to use this injection and submit. You have an error. So what is the error here? Let me first fix the error and come again. So the error was here, comma or order by one. This will be our injection. Now you can increase this by 1, order by 2, which is correct. Increase it by 1, 3, which is giving an error. Unknown column 3 means the database have 2 columns. So our first observation is database have 2 columns. Okay, now what you need to do, next step will be our next step will be getting the database name and person. Database name, person. To get the database name, what we will be doing here, we need to write down our injection. Colon or union, select 1, 2 part, paste it over this. Here you can see in the field of first name it is showing 1, in the field of surname it is showing 2. So what we can do here, we can replace 1 by database. We can replace 1 by database. Copy it, paste it over here. It is a typo. It will be database. Here you can see the result is in the first name you can see DVWA. So the database name is DVWA. Name is DVWA and the version will be for version what we can use here, version, copy it, paste. Here you can see this is the database version, MariaDB 10.1.26. This is the database version. So that's all for today. In the next video we'll be getting more details of the database named DVWA. Stay tuned for more videos and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It motivates me a lot to make more videos interesting.